Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. We're playing Rogue Trader here. I don't know why these things are still here. I am gonna grab whatever these people had. Signet ring, Forcer light carapace, a needle pistol, auto gun, and a sinister diary. Okay, I don't want to do all this stuff. There's still stuff lying about. Okay, there's something right by where Albard is. There's goods over here. There's stuff for my buckets. There's something here. Not the greatest of bolter weapons. Is there something? Just back in this corner. A couple things back in this corner. Where the heck are we?
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
This is her treasure chest. Her. How about everybody? Let's have everybody go in here.
My Auspex has detected something.
A trap. Yes, you've detected something, so I want everybody to go back here. That's way over there. It's a demolition. So I'm gonna have her.
Restless. What deeds await us?
I don't know. Not good ones. Alright, well, you gotta get rid of this trap.
Duty prevails.
Now we've got goods here. Awfulest donor notes on the nature of aristocracy. As soon as it exists a higher state of being, without a doubt, each of us is born to realize one supreme purpose to lead humanity to perfection through one example. Perfection, which is the lesser beings have forgotten in the endless cycle of war and service. By attending to their physical, intellectual, and spiritual needs, can an aristocrat fully devote themselves to that for which they were born, creative passions. Whether that be the fine arts, the written word, government, or other more refined spheres of worldly knowledge, an aristocrat's passion is in itself a virtue and the highest good. I gotta read this. Satisfy these needs by any means open to them. Nothing stimulates a weary mind like fine amasec, a good flogging, or enjoyment of carnal pleasures with women, men, and animals. In the thrill of passion, an aristocrat is at liberty to torture or maim the object of their desire. If the clergy frown upon such an act, repent, atone for their apostasy with jewels, and forgive them their closed minds, for only an aristocrat is given to understand that such acts are in service of a grand purpose. What the hell? Ophelius Delanor. Who the heck is that? Alright, I'll take it. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Power grips. Grants plus 10 strength. Okay. That could be important. I should have everybody here. Somebody can grab this stuff. That stuff goes in my buckets. Do we have everything? Oh, there's one in the corner and there's one in this corner. Okay, so there's one in the corner here. What's this one in the corner? What's this one in the corner? This is one that I gotta unlock. Okay. Oh, 87%. Well, I'll try it, Pascal.
My knowledge has its limits.
He failed. He rolled an 88. Oh. Blow it up.
I better myself through my service.
Strands of monofilament wire, artifacts. Okay, artifacts. There's nothing else in that room. Let's go back over
Rise
here.
to the top, or get left in the dust.
There's something over here. Provisions, okay. Now there was...
Sister Argenta, you are always shrouded in a greenish-gray mist when I see you. Is it me that troubles you? Or is it whatever I can see behind it?
My soul is open to the light and his faithful servants. The rest is merely fleeting frailties that hold no significance.
Interesting banter. There's a hallway off this way.
I always have a backup plan.
Didn't I come through this hallway? I came through this hallway, didn't I? There's nothing off to the side, huh? Okay.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Ah, here he is. Atilius Quint. The secretary is shaking in terror, looking around at the devastation. Your lordship, what happened? Where is Lady Viat? Secretary stares at Urlet in horror. His face twists, but he cannot seem to get out a single word. The Imperium, her accomplices must be found and put to death immediately. Paris at the hands of perfidious traitors of the Imperium who infiltrated her inner circle. She must be avenged, hunt down, and execute the conspirators. There's no concern of yours. You will receive all future instructions from my authorized representatives. Out of the way, I don't have time for you. She's been executed as a traitor to the Imperium. Her accomplices must be found and put to death immediately. Oh no, heresy! Heresy on Janus! He makes a protective gesture of himself. May the God Emperor watch over us. Whatever the governor did, I had no knowledge of it. We will root out those who colluded with her right away. Yeah, you better. To speak what thinks better of it, instead choosing to step aside and bow his head as you pass. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
I don't think so. There's no more loot in here. Who am I going to put in charge of this place? Alright, let me check my journal. World Shapers. Awaiting orders regarding the fate of this world. So I have to go back to my ship. Are we going to burn this world down? God, what am I going to do? Alright, kill the nobles! So out we go. Yeah, I know that. Each one performs in their own unique way. Although I do like the fact that I chose the officer route because of some of the things I get for it. I think if I was going to do this again, I might actually try to be an operative instead. Well, you get a lot of operatives. No, I think I probably would go be the muscle man, try and have balanced weapon skill and ballistic skill, and go towards being the arch militant, being able to use all sorts of weapons. That might be a more interesting thing for me to do. Okay. Do I need to go talk to this guy before I jump on my ship? To the maintenance room. Do I need to go back there? Alright,
Let us not dawdle.
I'll see if I have to talk to him again. See if there's anything I can tell him. Okay, so I just have to go back to my ship, I guess.
I always keep my options open.
Did I miss something in the maintenance room? I can't remember. I thought I got everything in here.
I will lead us to fortune.
I think I've already been here, right? Yeah, we got everything in here, right? Yeah, there's nothing in here.
Keep your wits about you.
Out the door. Alright, to our ship. Looks like I have to go back to the ship and do something. So, back to the ship we go. Everybody, let's get on the ship.
I always have a backup plan.
Farthest limits of Koronus are terra incognita for humanity, only the bravest bowlers know that. Now we have control over the grannies of Janus. The promise of help given to the Leech of Footfall can now be fulfilled, should the Rogue Trader do so desire. Send provisions to Footfall, giving its inhabitants new hope and asserting their right to rule over the station. Do not send supplies to Footfall, allowing the righteous Incendia to restore Imperial order on the lawless station. And I heretical. Oh, I've been going iconoclast. Profit factor gained 5. Iconoclast plus 15. Gain 350 experience points. I don't know, a lot of things happen there. Heaven's Footfall will praise the Rogue Trader who spared them the painful choice between starvation and succumbing to the region of Incendia Cordia. Okay. To welcome the new trader, the Adeptus Mechanicus Planetary Office brought to the ship an offering of several versatile macro combines, ancient machines whose carcasses had been found on Janus and carefully restored. Sacred Steel Titans will serve the Von Valencia systems. I got mobile extractium times 3. So I got 3 more extractiums. Okay. So now I have to do something here on Janus. So if you go Chem Princes, Tears of Repentance. What the hell are Tears of Repentance? Ultra Requisite. What does this do? Damn it! Starblight won't tell me what that is. Efficiency, Xenotech, and Provisions. Gives you efficiency provisions. So I have to pick one of these. Chem Prisons will give you security, chemicals, and provisions. This one will give you complacency, xenotech, and provisions. Okay, what does complacency do? If I go here, I'll get xenotech 1, provisions 1, complacency 1. Used by the colony, the speed of projects in the colony increasing and decreasing by 10% for each point of complacency, respectively. Speed of projects in the colony increasing and decreasing by 10% for each point of complacency, respectively. What the fuck does that mean? So the profit factor goes up, but getting stuff done goes down. And provisions. Well, I already have one doing security. This one would give me complacency. This one would give me security, chemicals. This one would give me efficiency in chemicals. Affects the amount of resources produced by the colony, increasing it by 10% for each point of efficiency. Grants plus 10 bonus and affects minus 10 penalty to intelligence, perception, and willpower for 2 rounds. Thus, I think I want to go here. Increasing my profit factor, even though it's going to be slower to build things. I don't know. I have no idea what to do. We'll execute on the Ultra Requisitors. That'll take it a while to get done. Right? If I go Y... I don't know. Foulstone, we're still not quite done. And we've got this done here. Did we do? I don't think, do we need to do anything else here? Okay, is that critical tasks? I gotta go visit the Forgotten Twins. New ruler. This is people like they're at Forgotten Twins, Nebras Aquae, and Otis Ninth. I have to get to my own thing, Secrets of the Cult. Claim what was lost. So we've got restore shipments from Janice. So I have to go with Kiavagama and my own. And give that to him. Okay. Rumors. West resumes another Christian carrying out raids on inhabited worlds and mostly destroying Imperial outposts. Angels of the Empire. Never got to checking that. Eye of the Magnetic Storm. What's this? Cannot pierce through the magnetic storm raging above the planet. Only too powerful for sacred chocolate can gaze into the eye of storm. Okay. Ending war. Region of the Nameless Stars lies a doomed world owned by Caligula's winners, the one that is trapped in the agony of a centuries-long war. Okay. Just in the void. Wasteland Warfare, which set off for distant stars in search of new worlds. The vessel's last estimate supposedly came from the Cineris malfunctioning. Okay. Burden of the Expanse. Okay. Unidentified void ship. I already did this, didn't I? Didn't I do that? I already did all this. Okay, so I'm up to 33 on my stuff. So what am I doing? 18 minutes in. I guess we're going on a trip? Map of the Koronus Expanse. I'll take a drink while it's loading. Okay, I guess we do a chart new routes. Why did I click on that? We've got 3 navigator insight now. So where can we go? We can go to here. Publius Plutonium. There's an orange one to Astelio Prophecy. Athos Ashes, Pillars of Virtue, Crossroads of 100 Dreams. can't seem to get out this way. There's Langren's belt. Nameless star. Forgotten twins. Cradle of Kefra. Fatunium Stellaris. This is his realm. Nameless star. Emuro. Mundulus Nullus? Is that important? Mundulus. I still have not found Kiaba Gamma. Where is Kiaba Gamma? Frozen Prince. So I've got a couple yellows here. In this direction, I've got an orange that takes me to her. Orcelio Prophecy is Cassia. But I don't seem to be able to get out here. This one's got a little triangle on it. Any others have a little triangle on them? None of the others have a little triangle on them. I don't know where my star systems are. So do I have to come out this way? Langren's belt. There was something in Langren's belt, wasn't there? Isn't there something in Langren's belt? I have to get to this place. Where? Oh, that is 9. Trade Protectorate quests. Critical task. Go to the Forgotten Twins. Classified information. So in Kavagama and Darkonos is where I need to go. Well, it looks like I'm supposed to be trying to get over towards the Forgotten Twins. I don't know how to get there. Have I ever gotten here? I haven't gotten to these two either. See, if I went this way, maybe the silence of Mer-Segrit would get me closer to going this direction. Or I could just fly back to Frabundus. We could go back here, right? And deliver our stuff to what's his name? 23 minutes. Let's see if we can get back here. This is an orange route, so something bad's going to happen to us. So let's go have something bad to happen to us. Or do I want to just try and do some new things? I can't believe I didn't go there. Okay. So I've got a couple places I need to go to fill out my empire here. Alright, we're going to go to Silence of Mer-Segrit. Let's go here. It's a yellow thing. We're not going to spend anything. It's unsafe, but we'll deal with it. Tranquility Lounge was disturbed by reports of frightening sounds and visions that descended upon the crew. Hundreds of people reported knocking and screaming behind the bulkheads of the void vessel. The sound of nails scratching against the hull and the elongated Elderia-like shadows thrashing about the long passageways. The phenomena were most prominent in the far corner of the officer deck where the new Lord Captain's companion named Yurlet had made her home. The ship has left the hostile Imperium and returned to real space. Has begun a new stage of development. We gained 2 things. Okay. So let's visit here and see what we get into. All this railway surprises and dangers that can be put in a timely manner. So I've got places to go. We'll go scan these things. See what we find. That doesn't look promising. Not explored. Flogiston. Well, let's do the non-explored first. We found Archaeotech mechanism fragments. Fragment piece of an architect mechanism of unknown purpose discovered among the wreckage of an ancient imperial vessel on one of the planets in Silence of Forget. Okay. Got that. Flogiston is supposedly something it's rare. I don't have any of that, so we will put one down there. Oh, I get 5 of it. Okay, so now if I have somebody who needs it for a contract or whatever, go here. Let's do a scan on this world. No resources, nothing here. Ash world, okay. This looks like a lava world. Oh, there's Promethium. I don't have any of that either, do I? Do I have any Promethium? Chemicals. Oh, provisions. Promethium. I have 1 from Janice. Should we get more Promethium? Okay, I'm just trying to set these things up. Okay. And then I've got a itty bitty baby world out here. It's a rock. Two Plasteel. Are we really gonna need more Plasteel? I have 5 left. Oh. I have a feeling I'm going to need that for things. Okay, so that was this place. No pirates. See if we can travel to one more planet. Chart new routes. I can now get to Langren's Belt along an orange. And there's an orange to Pulvis Platonium. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? This way takes me more towards the Forgotten Twins. Right? But it's an orange one, so bad things are going to happen to me. Okay. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to... Can I put a pause in here? Can I save here? I can save here. Okay. We'll come back and travel on to somewhere else. I'm not sure exactly where. I don't know. Can I get to a colony? Okay, I can do things in Foulstone. Lord Captain, there's a conflict between the followers of the Order of the Hammer and the refugees from the Winter Scale Dynasty's domain. Argument broke out near the tomb of the aesthetic Nacomides Keef, and the tomb was damaged in the fray. Foglin's revering Keef's rival Philip Mins of Malpay Named Keith to be a thief who had stolen the relics of St. Cognatus and disturbed the sacrament of his resting place to sate his greed. The Order of the Hammer is furious at the heretical statements and the desecration of the ascetics' burial site. Seem to have forgotten their manners, will be summarily punished 1 week without water rations. We share the indignation of the Order of the Hammer. Support their representatives and try to negotiate some sort of coexistence. Malpens display impressive zeal. I charge the Order of the Hammer to welcome 100 of the new arrivals into their ranks, let them learn one another's ways, and come to accept this distinct path toward reverence of the Cognatus. Pilgrims are reviewing Keith's rival, Philippines of Malpe, claim Keith to be a thief who had stolen the relics of St. Cognatus and disturbed the sacrament of his resting place. I don't know what they're going to do. What's this going to happen? You will lose complacency. You will gain complacency, lose efficiency. You just lose complacency. You will gain security +1. You will lose complacency. St. Cognatus relic. Who is this Nicodemus and what is the issue here? The committees and filaments. What is the issue here? Let's ask him what the heck is going on. St. Nicodemus Keith is a missionary who arrived in the Expanse alongside the founders of the Order of the Hammer, offering them valuable guidance for colonizing Foulstone. He converted many worlds to the Imperial Creed, but his most famous feat was his search for the burial site of the legendary preacher St. Cognatus, who conquered the Expanse thousands of years ago, leaving behind a scores of relics. Keith was able to track down some of those relics. The order was named after the power hammer of St. Cognatus' pious charge. Philippines Malpe is a priest from the Winterscale domain. He preached in the same times as Nicomedes Keith and denounced him for the false veneration of St. Cognatus. He believed that Cognatus preached the incomprehensibility of the highest wisdom to the people, and that any attempts to learn it would only lead to heresy. He called the search for St. Cognatus' burial site blasphemy and the collection of relics looting and soliciting. In his opinion, the sacred objects should not be congregated in one place, but should find haven across the many worlds. The relics are power, and their aggregation gives way to pride. Okay, well, we're going to run a little long. Let's see what my visors say. Heinrix, by coming to a foreign realm, the Malpeans are demonstrating their insolence. Penance should be imposed on them. We will send them on a pilgrimage to find the relics of St. Cognatus and to learn the ways of St. Keith. In this way, they would be of use, returning the lost relics, and the Order of the Hammer would be sated with a just verdict. Okay. So, send them on a penance, send them on a pilgrimage. Okay. There's a similar case of released dispute at the 5th Aphelion Cathedral, and the conflict between the two cults was resolved in a sacred duel. 20 champions from each side came forward, both sides vowing to accept the victor's teachings if they lost. I propose to invoke the cathedral's edict and settle the dispute in the same way. Fight it out, guys! They believe that their faith is superior, then let them prove it. Subject them to a severe test of faith. If they survive it, they will have proven their steadfastness. Even if the Order of the Hammer does not accept their arguments, it would be easier for them to recognize the newcomer's right to interpret the way of St. Cognatus if they prove it with their own blood and pain. I'm getting all sorts of choices here, ain't I? Okay. Severe trial of faith. That's Abelard. Trying to negotiate some form of coexistence. Malpens displayed impressive zeal. Charged the Order of the Hammer to welcome 100 of their numbers. Okay, those are my two choices I had before. Strengthens their commissions to a severe trial of faith. That's Heinrich. Bring forth their representatives and try to negotiate. That was one of mine. We should follow the edict of the 5th Aphelion Cathedral. Let might decide whose beliefs are just. No, Heinrich is right. Let us send the most zealous ones on a repentant pilgrimage to retrieve the relics. Oh, I like either 6, Severe Trial of Faith, or this one. I like this one because it says go get things. What do I get out of this? I get Cognatus' relic and security. I get complacency and a soul pattern power sword. Gain complacency, lose efficiency. We get the Malpean Shroud. I don't know what these things do. Whoever deals damage with a melee attack, they gain toughness bonus plus iconic plus lower temporary wounds. When the melee attack deals. Okay. So I can find out what these things do. So what does the power sword do? Most swords plus. It's just a regular old power sword. 14 to 24 damage. That's about it. Okay. And Heinrix's thing, we get this relic. Wielder gains a plus 5% chance to reduce incoming warp damage by half for each point of deflection. Okay. And I get security plus 1. So I get a security plus 1 on that one. Right, security plus 1. Complacency plus 1. Complacency plus 1, efficiency minus 1. So we aren't going to do that. Valpyrian Shroud, no pluses or minuses. An impressive zeal gives me lose complacency, get Valpyrian Shroud. Kind of. Might decide to release or just. This gets me a power sword. This gets me a relic that helps me fight off warp effects. This raises security. This raises complacency. Gain complacency, lose efficiency. Lose complacency. My complacency go to -1. I really don't want to be there. I'm worried about my security of this Foulstone thing. Let's do Heinrix's one. Don't know that I'll do anything. They will not cause us any more trouble. Several thousand refugees have been sent on a pilgrimage of penance in search for the relics of St. Cognitus. Many believe that it was just a way to get rid of these inconvenient people. The Order of the Hammer thank the Lord Captain for their protection and staying true to their agreements. Trophies! I got trophies. Holy gifts. The High Throne is done. Security plus 1. Profit factor plus 2. Okay. Can I do something else now? Now I can do something else. Indulgences for sale. Profit factor and something with the indulgence. That's done. Good tidings. Gains the frequency of faith feature, which I don't know what that is. Direct a giant spire that will reach up to Foulstone's orbit. From there, a powerful Vox station will broadcast prayers and sermons to the entire planet. The voice of the astropathic choir will carry the sacred words all across the Koronus Expanse. Good tidings will be heard throughout the Vox spectrum, rallying the Imperium subjects. So I guess I can build this, and then... So I don't get a lot of choices to build here, do I? Makes bonfires not available. Indulgences does not make them go away. Touched by holiness. Being short of army of clerks is guide. It is fast and safekeeping the monks and the Order of the Hammer. It will be a great triumph for the faithful. I don't know. Shall we go good tidings? For all colonies, complacency plus 2. Oh, do I really want that? But I get Flogiston and adamantine out of it. If I do indulgences for sale, I get 2,000 reppers with them and a profit factor of plus 1. This gives me just a complacency, no profit factor. Okay. And touched by holiness would give me complacency plus 2. Okay. So I'm going to get complacency out of this whether I like it or not. For all colonies, just here. Complacency does what? Speed of projects in the colony go down, but it increases the profit factor. This would just profit factor up by +1, complacency by 2, complacency by 2. So I can't get these. Reputation with the explorators, which I don't have. Alright, my initial thing was just to go for this. Gives me frequency of faith feature, whatever that is. So we'll just execute that. Okay, Janice is still working on this. I've gotten this. I can't do anything else. It's one thing at a rank at a time. Okay, I don't know how this works. Okay, I'm not sure how all this works, but I did something. Alright, we will stop here. I might try and take this to Langren's Belt next time. I'm 42 minutes, I need to shut up. Alright. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified, upload videos under scheduled streams. I might be taking a trip back to Flogiston. I was thinking I might try to go to Langren's Belt, then down to Nameless Star, and End of Forgotten Twins, and then back this way to these things, and then end up back at Furabundus, and then go back out looking for my stuff. I don't know where my stuff is. It's kind of annoying that I can't seem to find my own. Mundus Valentius, that must be mine. That's mine. There's a little thingy there. But I can't find my other. That's a Mundus Valencia. But I can't find my Kiavagama. I was hoping to find my Kiavagama right away, but doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, well, we'll look into it next time. Like I said, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see you, go subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified, upload videos under scheduled streams. And we'll come back and explore more of the Koronus Expanse next time. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.